A season of learnings and promise. A tournament where we had hoped to go further. We had some tough days and bitter pills to swallow, but the team stuck together and played as one.
I really like the fact that everybody stuck together and we've owned everything ourselves. But also as a group, we were a long way away from what's expected from RCB as a franchise. The WPL next year will be better standard than this year. We have to use the next 10, 11 months to get better in every aspect of the game. We have to be fitter, we have to be faster, we have to be stronger. We are all in this together.
The passion and love that you guys have for cricket in this team, I just hope you never lose that because it's absolutely outstanding and really, really refreshing. So thank you guys for that.
Smriti, some big names in our team and a lot of domestic players as well who thoroughly impressed us. But the fact that we couldn't make it to the top three, I'm sure that leaves a bitter taste and a little disappointed.
The kind of team we have and kind of balance we have, did not expect that the campaign will go this way. At this moment, you feel a lot of things that, what we could have done better, what things happened which is good. So yeah, definitely very sad about that we couldn't make it to the top three. But yeah, I think it's the first season and a lot of things to work on as a player, as a team, as a captain, and yeah, I'm sure that we all will go back, work hard, and come back harder, stronger, because now we know that what can go wrong. I think that's happened in the first season. Now that we know that, I think we'll be much prepared and much better prepared next year.
All the cricket aside, what do you think of the team coming together, the camaraderie that grew as part of the WPL?
So the whole setup has stuck together, even though we lost first 5 matches. 5 in 5 losses, I think, have been part of a lot of teams, but that sort of an environment to be as positive as it was, I think that's the best part of, I think that's the biggest takeaway for me. We still couldn't go out there and do the best on the field, but I feel off the field our environment was amazing in terms of all the girls coming together, all the domestic, all the overseas, and everyone caring for each other. That was like you don't get to see in 2 weeks' time that, not that we are best of friends, but that sort of a care where as a teammate to teammate, I think that was most heartening to see. We all cared for each other, and that is a sign of a good team for me.
A lot of key focus areas to work on.
In the first 4-5 matches, we did struggle with our bowling a little bit. And of course, my form also wasn't great in the tournament, so I have to take that as well and, come back stronger next year. And from the team perspective, I think bowling was a little bit here and there, and of course our batting, batting first, we were not able to do the best. So yeah, I think we know that, the areas we have to work on, and we have 10-11 months to come back and be prepared next year.
You've played in plenty of tournaments across the world. Not really the best of starts for us in the WPL, but where do you think we can improve as a team?
I think good things come to those who wait, and there is definitely a bit of a sense of that for our group in terms of, the way that we've built through the tournament. We're really slow out of the blocks, and just didn't quite find our feet until later on, and then obviously today didn't quite go our way, but even then I think there was some real signs of improvements at different points in time. So I guess my summation is I think the team's going to come back in a really good place next year. Everyone's been exposed to this tournament now. I think there's been some wonderful highlights. Notwithstanding Soph's innings the other night, but the way that Kanika's played, Shreyanka, a lot of the domestic girls that had an opportunity out on the field have just been wonderful. So I think just building this team together. As a part of the franchise, I think we've got a really good opportunity in the coming years to play some really good cricket and hopefully be up at the pointy end of the ladder.
The cricket aside, talk to us about the friendship that's been developed in the WPL.
Oh, yeah, so many great friends that we'll be friends for life now. It's amazing to share this season with the girls. We've got a wonderful group. There's been lots of laughs, lots of fun bus rides with loud music, and just getting to know each other has been absolutely awesome. It's a special group, the coaches as well, getting a chance to work with Marlo and RX as well as working with Ben again. So, and obviously Mike's sort of knowledge and the way that he kind of looks over the whole group has been great. So yeah, it's hard, like it's been the best experience, and we didn't even go all that well on the field. So I can't imagine what it'd feel like. Hopefully in the coming years for the team to do really well on the field as well.
Shreyanka, you've impressed a lot of people with your performance and your confidence. Your first season of WPL. Talk to me about how you'd want to sum it up professionally.
It was amazing. I personally learned a lot of things, not only on the field but also off the field. And also the planning itself is so much different compared to domestic. So I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and I've learned. I have something to take back from this tournament, so I can go back and talk to my teammates about how it was here and what and all can be changed when we are playing as a team. I just have no words, because my first ever WPL and people talking about me, the crowd chanting Shreyanka, and playing for RCB is amazing.
So you shared the dressing room with legends like Ellis Perry, you have Heather Knight, and you have Dani, Smriti, all of them. What are the specific learnings that you got?
So they were very friendly. It's not like we had to try hard to go and talk to them. They were very welcoming. So it was very easy to have a conversation with everyone. Ellis Perry kind of backed me whole tournament, though she might not have spoken to me so much, but her words, those small words have changed my planning, I would say. And also Sophie, she played a major role in this tour too, because the support, the backup they've all given is immense. So I would really like to thank them personally as well, because if not them, I don't think so I would have been so brave to take such decision on the field.
It's like a dream come true moment for me to share dressing room with Megan, Schutt, Sophie, Devin, Ellis Perry, all those players. It's like for a domestic player, it's like a dream come true moment. And lots of learnings, like how we should improve our fielding and fitness in pressure situations, how they manage themselves, the way they encourage us. Even though we lost like 5 matches, we never felt that we lost 5 matches. The dressing room atmosphere was something. These are like lots of learning for me as a person.
Mike, not the ideal start for the first ever WPL for us, but how do you sum up RCB's performance this time?
Oh, look, we were slow to start. I don't think as a playing group we got enough out of our senior players. When it's a short tournament like this, if you're out of form, it's hard to get yourself back in, and vice versa. If you're flying, you can capitalise on that form. So when we played our best, we were very good. Unfortunately, that came a little bit too late.
Megan, we always see you spreading the positive vibes with the team. How much did you enjoy being part of the RCB setup?
Yeah, can't fault the RCB setup. I think, for us, they're a bunch of welcoming people. We know that we got welcomed with open arms and an infrastructure that's really supportive of all our female players. So, I can't fault it. I wish we had some better cricket performances to represent RCB, but in terms of my experience, it's been a really positive one.
What are some of the big positives that you may want to highlight?
The biggest positive I think to take out of it is the domestic players and how well some of them have stood up. So girls like Shreyanka, Asha was fantastic the other night with her leg spin. Kanik has been great with the bat as well, and there's been a few more as well. But I think to have those players not only get a taste of, really big time cricket, but to actually perform quite well at times is a real positive, and hopefully they can continue that for the club for a long time.
From here, you head to the IPL. How do you refresh and come up with a whole level of confidence and just the focus that's required?
Oh, look, that's very easy. These are two very separate tournaments. So one tournament, whether we went on and won this, doesn't leak into the next. So, highly focused on the IPL. We fly out tomorrow and looking forward to meeting everybody and planning accordingly.
On the 26th of March, we've got RCB's big event, RCB Unboxed, happening. And tell me, you're coming down to Bangalore to be part of the event.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's going to be such a fun day, bit of a party really, and so yeah, to be a part of that is really special. I think we all feel like we're very much part of the RCB family now. It'd be great to meet some of the fans. Can't wait to say hi to everyone.
Look, I'll be there. I'll be there with all of our support staff and all of the players, and obviously we've got a couple of pretty important Hall of Famers that'll be there as well. So looking forward to catching up with everyone.
We thank the fans for your unwavering support during the inaugural WPL, and we'll only come back stronger next year.